So you've got a 1/2-inch dowel in the shop, but you really need a 5/16. You don't want to run to the hardware store. So today, let me show you how to solve the problem. So last week I had some friends of mine ask me if I could fix a small little accent table for them. Round table, round little insert between the legs, and it had gotten broken off. So I was like, yeah, I can do that, no problem at all. So they brought it over, and it turned out one of the dowel pins that holds that little center shelf between those 3 legs had broken off. So I had to remake it and put it back together. I got it all apart and all that. And what I found out was I didn't have any dowel pins here in the shop that were the right size, and I didn't feel like taking the time it would take to run to the hardware store and get back just to get the dowel. So I decided I'm just going to make one, and I didn't feel like bringing out my my lathe either and going through all that. So I'm just going to show you how to make a dowel the right size with a drill press. And I know what the right size is going to be, so I chucked up a bit into my drill. So this is going to be my test hole. Real simple there. I just got to make a dowel that's going to fit in that hole. So I'm going to run over here to my drill press. And what I did is, I think that's a 5/16 hole. I chucked up a short piece of 1/2-inch dowel rod here in the drill press. And I'm going to file it down and sand it down to the size that I need it to be. Real easy. Just by going like this. And this is a pretty heavy duty Nicholson file. So if I tighten that up in there, it'll stay better. Guaranteed. Well, let's crank it in there nice and tight so it won't wobble and get too far out of whack on us. You notice how handy my chuck key was, because it's right there on a good rare earth magnet. It always stays there, always handy. So like this. And of course, when my file gets, just take a file card, clean it out. Real simple. Back to doing this. Then we're going to test it and see if we're in the ballpark yet. Yeah, we're quite a ways away yet, but we can creep up on it and get it there. Then I like a good file card. I know better to leave that on there. That looks like we're getting closer. We are pretty close there. So let's change over to a little smoother rasp to get a little better finish on it. Then we're going to put a little chamfer on that edge just to make it go in the hole a little easier. And then finally, I'm going to take a little 120 sandpaper on my sanding block here. Smooth that out real good. And let's see if that's going to fit our hole. It's going to go right up in there, nice and snug. So when it gets into our piece, that is going to fit. That's how you take your 1/2-inch piece of dowel rod and turn it into the 5/16 dowel pin that we need. And I only need about a 1/2 inch of this. That's all I need. So that's going to work out perfect. So there you go. We just took a 1/2-inch piece of dowel rod, and it could just as easily have started out with a square piece of stock, and made the dowel that we need to fix the project that we need on a table that's probably well over 100 years old. has a lot of sentimental value for the family. They wanted it fixed. That was the easiest way to do it. How to make a dowel pin on your drill press. One way to do it. Questions or comments, leave them down below.